È su come si dice? Un Kickstarter. Visto? Dio, mi sembra che spalla troppo. No, andiamo in italiano. Niente. Ok. New game. Ah, salvo in automatico, ok. Ah, 1888 che bello.
The end of the nation is very close, Verne.
You are very confident about your triumph. Until we open the chest, we won't know for sure if the Compass of Destiny is really inside.
The chest is in perfect shape after 2,000 years under the sea. No human technology can do that. It's Atlantean, that's for sure.
The ship, the inscriptions, all the pieces fall into place. The Compass of Destiny is inside. We are going to change the course of this goddamn war, Verne. We're going to change history.
Take it to Mr. Verne's lab and start maneuvers to ascend for air recycling.
This discovery will change it all.
Sembra Monkey Island, è vero? So che è sotto l'acqua. Venne non è esistito veramente? Julian, mi sembra Judy. Venne. O è un libro?
March 25th, 1888. Scientific Officer Log. It's a great day for the captain,
È uno scrittore,
who has asked me to begin
ho letto un libro,
documentation while he delivers a speech to the crew in the library. After months of searching, at last he found it. He doesn't have the slightest doubt that the Compass of Destiny is in his hands. An old artifact that, once released from inside this chest, it is supposed to guide us safe and sound to the flame of Hephaestus, the most powerful energy source in the world. The deadbolt has a complex defensive system and the...
Questo gioco andrebbe tradotto in italiano, è bello. Cosa devo fare? Mi dice
I can't leave yet. Verne here.
Verne, quick! The nation is attacking us! Not a single Atlantean piece can fall into their...
Mon Dieu! Merde! 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 I must hurry to recover the iMac. It's inside of the armory's safe room, and wait there. It's the safest place around.
Vabbè, quanta roba devo leggere. Poi, vabbè. Qualcuno mi sta attaccando, sì. È in inglese qua, vabbè. Venne log. Corretto. Pausa. Il Nautilus. Devo salvare il Nautilus. Ok. Non ho capito cosa devi fare. No, anche io non ho capito. Mi sa che devo andare. Ha detto devo andare da Almeria. aspetta, questo è uscito da qua. Ho sbagliato strada. Oh. Ah, qua. Real Naturalist Doll.
I must hurry to the Armory.
Eh sì, alberi, con dare alberi.
I must hurry to the Armory.
Dov'è? Liberi. Forse su montacarichi.
Merde! The elevators are disabled. No! Blocked! There's only one way to the Armory. Going outside.
Devo uscire fuori. E come faccio a uscire dall'Atlas? Sono nel sottomarino, Franco. Aspetta. Bestia, è grande! Se ne esce a neghe, sì, in sottomarino. Mi sa che devo fare. Ah. Elmoli. Ah, Elmoli. Vedi, l'Elmoli è in fondo. Cioè, è a sinistra. Devo fare uscire il sottomarino in superficie. Poi faccio... a farlo salire in superficie. Dove la sala comandi? Deve essere call. Forse ho capito.
Going down. It's not the answer. It's a cul-de-sac.
Cul-de-sac! Fa ridere come dice. È tutto chiuso qua. L'unica cosa che posso andare qua. Posso fare niente però. Proviamo ad andare... Aspetta, magari qua c'è qualche indizio. No.
Going down. It's not the answer.
No,
It's a cul-de-sac.
non si può skippare. Ah, ecco.
Useless gearball. Why don't you open?
Mappa, aereo. Dove siamo? Siamo là. Ah, vedi che c'è l'uscita. Vuoi far uscire però? Vediamo. Non va. Ah!
Gods, the Valkyrie. It's eerier than I thought. I must get to the front hatchway.
Ti voglio provare una cosa, Visibilità. Ah, cazzo, devo fare pure il furtivo. Si è rimesso, sì, scusa il caps, No! L'ho visto. Perché se il giochino è carino. Cavolo. Ah, ma quello mi nasconde. Questo pezzo. Non riesco a avanzare. Forse mi nascondevo con quegli oggetti, potevo nascondere. Questo. Come questa qua. Proviamo. Ma è difficile sta parte, ma... Porca miseria! Qua avanti. No, di nuovo. Non ho capito come si fa. Non entra lui. Ma secondo me non entrare qua. Non entra. Ho schiacciati tutti i tasti. Forse è la porta. Vogliamo andare avanti. Ah, ecco. Ah, ok.
It's jammed.
È rotto.
These elevators don't work either.
È rotto pure il montacarichi.
Oh, mon Dieu! Adam and Sean! This is a massacre! But wait! These bullet wounds on Sean. There are no blood drops around. He was shot after he was dead. That's disconcerting.
Non c'è
I
una
must
mappa.
hurry to the armory.
Non dare le armi. Scendi qua.
It's jammed. I have to go down to the armory. Maybe I can open the safety hatches from the bridge.
Ah, devo andare sul ponte. Ah, mappa è qua. Sul ponte diceva, no? Ah, ecco, il ponte è su di qua.
It's Verne! Is somebody there? No foes here.
Ah,
Adriel, where's everybody? And Nadine?
The pilot has disappeared. Very likely she has been captured with the others at the library.
What happened? How is that even possible that...
I don't know. The servo radars didn't work. Nothing has worked. They crushed us. Damn Raven.
The Raven? Merde!
merde!
Well, that's not the worst of all. The captain has activated the Nautilus self-destruction.
What?
He will never let his technology fall into the hands of the nation.
How much time do we have?
Less than 10 minutes.
Mon Dieu! You are the second in
Dieu.
command.
Mi fa
Can't you
dire.
disactivate it?
Only Nemo knows the code. He told me to protect the bridge to speed away as soon as we release ourselves.
Ah,
But the engines are currently paralyzed until the captain reactivates
Aspetta,
the core. That's why we're still
finisci il
outside.
discorso qua.
Oh my God! What will we do?
You are the only one who can do something.
What? The only what? I'm not a soldier.
Well, now you must become one. I will open the hatches to the armory chamber. Once there, take the IMAG and do whatever you can to save the Nautilus.
The iMac? It's not a weapon. We barely
Non c'è
know
la
how to
pausa.
use it or what it...
Ah sì. Se fosse ispirato al romanzo Viaggio al centro della Terra sono tutti morti. Io non ho letto. Non c'è il libro? C'è il libro, buonasera. Non è uscito che il film, mi sembra. Del Viaggio al centro della Terra. Mi ricordo una cosa vagamente. Se si è ispirato al Nautilus, sono nel passato.
it can do. What if it sinks us?
What do you fancy more? A quick death beneath the sea or a long life of tortures at one of the nation's penitentiary mines?
Non sapere il film.
Move!
Che mi sembra che forse che c'era il film. Go the Harmony. Ok. Questo non l'ho letto. Go the Harmony usando quello, immagino. Ma tutti i pannelli.
I still have some stuff to do. Mon Dieu!
Buon Dio! Mi mancano solo 5 minuti. Mappa. Ah, il tutta a destra. Ah, a sinistra.
He
Sì.
grabbed that paper with his last strength. It's bloodied. I'm coming! Armory here.
Verne, the opto recorders show that the Raven has cornered the captain and the engine core. Go there. I will open the hatch.
And what am I supposed to do?
Think. You'll figure something out. You're an imaginative guy.
Merde!
Merda. Dol. Immagini in capacità. Ah, capito. LB più A.
The ceiling kept withstanding.
Ah! Docole. Ah, pelo, hai visto?
That paper. I could try with the iMac.
Ha detto? No, non ho capito. Non dare... Ah, no, capito. No, ho messo che cazzo. Il call. Allora, fammi ragionare. Io sono lì, devo scendere. Scendere e andare a destra. Ok. Cos'è? Ah, la mappa. Poi devo ancora scendere. E poi come si fa a scendere? Ah, c'è la scala più avanti, ok.
Blocked!
Ah, posso usare quel coso. Non me lo fa usare? Ah, ecco così. No. Ecco là era.
The explosions didn't affect the room.
GG. Non mi ricordo dove andare. Ah, giù di qua. Però voglio esplorare cosa c'è qua.
I still have some stuff to
chiuso.
do.
Dove scendere?
Blocked! I can only use the
Ah,
iMac
c'è la
if I know
scala.
the
Dove
possible
ci sono i
options.
cadaveri. l'ho visto.
I must find another way inside.
Non funziona. E se faccio... Uso sempre quel... Aspetta. Qua che era? Così. Così. No, è sbaglio il tasto. Era... Che non mi ricordo mai. Con là.
Before dying, he left the emergency hatch open.
Ah, visto? GG. Bello.
Fire at will! Watch the flanks! Come on, protect the core! Don't let them take it over!
Ma chiudo. Ah, la scala. Non l'avevo visto.
It doesn't work. It must have run out of energy. I could fix the electric board.
Ah, fix da aggiustare il pannello elettrico, ok. Siamo diventati elettricista. Carino c'è gioco anche questo.
I must hurry to the Nautilus's core.
Ah, non mi fa uscire. Non mi fa uscire. Questo gioco mi piacerebbe a Franco Monaca, so che è in inglese. Magari se lo gioca per conti cavoli suoi. Ah, è questo il quadro elettrico. Allora, ragioniamo. Non capisco. Ah, questo si sposta, no? Ah, c'è scritto. Ah, questo lo devo far passare in fondo. Ho sbagliato. Ho capito. Adesso ho capito.
Watch the flanks! Fire at will!
Yes!
GG. C'ho paura di quegli spari.
You just don't know when to surrender. Isn't that so?
Of course not. I
Nemo.
still have to finish your face.
The Nautilus is at last in the nation's hands. Tell me how to deactivate the self-destruction and take my word as a gentleman. I will free your crew.
Ha! Gentlemen. I saw in the penitentiary mine what to free means to you, you damn sadist. I will die before releasing the Nautilus to your masters.
It's a shame to end our relationship like this, but... Wish granted, Captain. This time you will not escape. Brothers, take aim!
No! What am I doing?
Verne, what are you doing?
What the? Oh, you must be Mr. Verne, and that thing you're threatening me with is the amazing Atlantean artifact I've heard so much fuzz.
Release them and get out! Don't move! Get back!
60 seconds to self-destruction. 60 seconds to self-destruction.
Don't be stupid, Nemo. Stop the countdown before we all die.
No.
Then say goodbye to your dear Verne.
No!
Uso i mag, Ah, quick event. No, ho sbagliato!
No!
Un misso cliccato. Ho capito. Ecco che i tasti sono. Non mi ricordo i tasti che ho fatto.
But what the... Again?
Rip.
No!
Verne! I will find you!
The iMac had never displayed that amount of power before.
GG.
My mind was dragged again to the bridge, an image that was torturing me over the last months. I didn't wake up until a few hours later, a time that surely Nemo felt was like an eternity.
Va bello sto giochino, Franco.
Do you think that fear, destructive imagination, and hopelessness don't exist? Captain, my take is that the only way to open it safely is exposing it to the iMag.
Are you sure?
This deadbolt is a piece made by Phobos priests. Their devices were famous for being impenetrable, forged with the remainders of a meteorite. If anyone messes with it, it will launch a discharge of an energy that will cause a deep, infinite terror to whoever receives it.
An energy that causes terror? That's preposterous.
Maybe for you, but for the Atlanteans, the power of Phobos was real enough. Do you think that fear, destructive imagination, and hopelessness don't exist?
Not presented in the shape of fireworks and sparks.
If you don't believe me, feel free to break the chest with a crowbar.
How can the iMag open it?
The iMag feeds itself with Mr. Verne's imagination and uses it to creatively change our reality. Therefore, it's a positive force, directly opposed to the kind of energy that the deadbolt uses. I'm reasonably convinced that the energy of the iMag will nullify the one in the lock.
You mean like
Ah, ok, lavoro mia sorella e vengo 5-10 minuti l'ultimo, ok?
sand and
A
rust?
dopo.
Could be. The deadbolt is a rusty key, and the iMag, the sand that wipes away when scrubbed.
Do it, Verne.
What the...
What now?
The iMac. It doesn't work. It looks like it ran out of energy. That explosion must have dried it up.
You must make it work. We must release the compass of destiny from this chest.
Shouting at me won't help.
Adriel, go and look for Petrov. May he bring the torch and...
Captain, I must advise against force opening the chest, unless you want to lose your mind. What is imperative now is to find an answer to why the iMag is dead.
If you have any theory, spit it out now.
It's possible that, given that the IMAG gets its energy from the imagination of its host, the problem is inside your mind, Verne.
In my mind?
Yes, that's true. You talked about hallucinations.
Yes. For an instant, I travelled back to a bridge in Paris. I had a similar vision at the island.
Do you remember seeing something like this in your vision?
It certainly has a likeness with the shadow I saw at the bridge, but are you telling me that I saw Phobos, the Atlantean god of fear?
Fear is a narrow description of what Phobos really meant to the Atlantean people. For them, he was the destructive imagination, the one born out from despair and angst. You could also say that his sister Placea, however, represented fantasy. But the truth was that she was perceived as the source of the creative imagination, the one that thrives from hope. I think that Atlanteans believed that the balance between the two brothers dictated one's own sanity. If Phobos has broken that balance in your mind, that would explain the IMAG's silence.
Mythology? You're talking about mythology? I don't believe in Phobos, hence it's impossible that it's harming me.
The thing here is, you are afraid. Too much fear inside you. Until you don't master it, I'm afraid that the IMAG will never work again.
I refuse to believe in hocus pocus.
And how can you explain the IMAG blast? It saved your life.
I don't question that the Atlantean technology doesn't work. What I mean is that...
Enough with the debate! We are losing precious time. What matters is that the IMAG only works with you. It's obvious that your hallucinations are a symptom of some kind of disorder. Visit Dr. Cedric and get yourself a neurological check. That's an order.
All right.
You, Adriel, check the reparations. We must keep afloat for 2 days until we get to the base. We must assume that Commander Hetzel is not far from us.
Yes, Captain.
Why are you still here?
Aren't you bothered by the way we were attacked? They fell upon us too easily. It's more than probable that there is a traitor on board.
A traitor? In the Nautilus? Never. I have personally chosen each member of this crew. There is no question that the nation has found a way to decode our communications.
I envy your confidence, Captain, but you should be aware that during the attack, I found that someone shot Shun's body after his death. I believe that the murderer was trying to hide the fact that he was killed before the boarding.
God damn it. Let's keep our eyes opened. If there is a traitor in such a small space, he or she will be exposed sooner or later. God damn it!
Ok. C'è Franco Monaca là? Vediamo. F. Monaca c'è. Francesco Monaca. Ultimamente mi arrivano anche le notifiche. Ah, non c'è. Allora, continuiamo. Non ho capito cosa devo fare. Ah. Devo ispezionare la nave. No, l'ho già aperta la porta, mannaggia.
Nonsense. I may have my issues, but Atlantean magic? Come on. Let's go to Deck 3 to see Doc.
Ah, non andare dal dottore, ok. L'ha già aperta! Perché mi... Nappa. Dottore, l'ho visto.
It doesn't work.
Non funziona. Ah, bella la biblioteca.
Nemo's organ has always fascinated me, and also gives me chills, just like the captain.
Non vedi. E lotta. Ah, però posso far così. No! Non ce l'ho.
It doesn't work. I can't reach the sick bay. I'll go to the bridge and see if Nadine can help me.
Ah, devo parlare con questa?
Mr. Verne, don't come any closer. These carbo exhausts are quite damaged, and you could breathe polluted air.
I will, but what about you, Sue?
Don't worry, I'm used to it, and it takes a big deal of carbon dioxide to knock me down.
Will they hold until we reach the base?
I'm working on it. Oh, they must hold. Without them, we couldn't breathe.
I'll stop bothering you. Good luck with that.
Thanks. I will need it.
Allora. Sì, non dal dottore, sto andando da un'altra parte. Laboratorio, vero? Il dottore è giù. Cosa stavo esplorando qua? Ah, vedi! Ma è grande sto luogo! Cioè, sto mondo di gioco è grandissimo. C'è anche l'Italia. Ah, non si può indicare. C'è anche l'Italia, ho visto. L'Italia, la Sicilia, la Sardegna, la Corsica, la Spagna.
Nadine is always reading these penny dreadfuls. Awfully boring literature, so to speak.
Tu chi sei?
Jules, good to see you.
Ah.
Nadine, I'm glad you're alive.
I have a big headache thanks to a rifle butt, but I'm in one piece, not like this melting piece of junk.
It is still a striking piece of junk.
That's because I'm the one who steers it, babe.
Venation, attacca. Non ho capito cosa chiede.
Do you think they will find us again?
No doubt about it. We have decoded a radio message from the nation. The Raven is still alive and it's behind us at full throttle. Your hocus-pocus stuff only sent him 200 miles away from us. Sooner or later he will fall upon us, and that's for sure.
If we keep ourselves underwater, he won't find us.
We have been 2 days without recycling air, and the oxy-recyclers are quite damaged. If we don't emerge soon, you will discover what it's like to want to puke with every breath.
Wonderful.
Ambush.
The attack has been more of an ambush, don't you agree? They were waiting for us. Did any radio message come out the days before? You must have seen it.
Negative. 10 days ago, the captain imposed silence at the Nautilus. Nothing comes in, neither out.
Is there any radio channel that avoids the primary systems?
Nemo's personal telecommunicator. He's the only one that holds the codes. He uses it for his business with the resistance cells.
You were a part of one of these cells, isn't that so?
You can bet your ass. I never had eaten more mud in my fucking life. We traveled fast through Emira. No more than 3 days in the same spot. We stole from the nation everything that wasn't hammered to the ground. The good thing about that is that I barely knew the war front.
And then the Nautilus.
Think about it. A toddler like me, recruited by the Nautilus. I would have done anything Nemo asked me.
Not anymore.
Well, I've been locked here for a while, fighting, and I feel that there's a lot of things outside that I'm missing out.
Fighting tyranny is a horrible job, but someone has to do it.
Yes, I know.
I need your help. You know, I need to see the doctor, and the elevators are disabled. Can you open the safety hatches?
I hope it's nothing serious, but I will give you a few seconds of energy.
Ah, much better. Thanks.
Make the most of it. We have so little energy that even seals overtake us. Gosh, I wish I was shopping in New York.
LOL. Ah, posso usare il montacariche per andare dal dottore. Dottore, oh. Quella mappa. Ah, c'è il cartello qua. Dottore di qua, ok. Eccolo.
Verne, you are here. The Nemiogram isn't prepared yet. Come on in. Make yourself comfortable. How are you?
I felt better before my conversation with Nemo. He's getting more nervous each day.
That happens to all of us.
Cos'è?
What's this device? Nemiogram? A memory writer?
That's it. I designed it months ago, but I hadn't the chance to test it. It induces a deep hypnosis trance to a patient, and it's ideal to explore the blocked corners inside his or her mind, theoretically.
Theoretically?
Yes. Your checkup from after the boarding shows no brain damage, nor blood clots that explain your hallucinations. So I decided to try an alternative approach.
Hypnosis? Why?
The IMAG and you are linked by imagination.
Doctor, that sounds terribly unscientific.
Call it in brainwaves or whatever you like. The undeniable matter here is that the IMAG only works with your brain. The Raven attack provoked a trauma, and because of that, the IMAG doesn't work anymore.
And how is this machine supposed to cure me?
It will not cure you. My intention with the Nemiogram is to discover what happened to you at that island. You have told me many times that although you don't hold any memory of that episode, you believe that there is where you found the IMAG and suffered your first bridge hallucination. Maybe the memory of the events you experienced at the island holds the answer, or at least a clue that will help us to cure your malady and the captain's concerns.
A very interesting hypothesis, but frankly, Doc, are you sure that you aren't going to fry my brains?
Of course not. Theoretically. I guess we'll be able to find out about it. Relax while I finish the adjustments.
I don't even know what that is anymore. So, how's the vaccine?
Intact, at least. Luckily, the nation minions didn't make it to here. On the other hand, my research is absolutely at a standstill. Cholera is an extremely resistant bacteria. Each day more and more people die from it. From what I've been informed, the horror I lived in India is nothing compared to what is going on right now among the workers of the nation's factories.
You know you have me here for whatever you need. In the event I survive this machine, of course.
Okay.
Someone around here has told me a story about you facing the bloody Raven years ago.
I don't know who has told you such a stretch of the truth. I just have seen him once, from away, and he still froze the blood in my veins. It was a long time ago, in India, in a village in the middle of the jungle. We the Brits were holding our position in front of the nation's advances until the Raven and his Echo Guards arrived.
How do you think they have found us? We didn't emerge for 3 days.
I've been at war too many years to still believe in coincidence.
Did you analyze Shun's body? I believe I saw something.
Something that didn't match the scene, right? He didn't die from bullet wounds. Lethal head injury. My suspicion, somebody attacked him from behind before the nation's boarding, and then shot the body to blend the murder with the other deaths.
That night, he was on bridge duty, and mysteriously, servo radar stopped working. Someone in the crew is...
You should discuss these matters with the captain. I am just a doctor. My patients are my mission. And right now, you're one of them.
When do we start?
It's ready. Let's begin. Focus. Tell me about the bridge.
It's a bridge. In Paris, I believe. Mist surrounds me. I have a strange feeling, because there is someone else here with me. I have felt that very same presence before, at the island, before the Nautilus.
Focus on it. Let yourself go.
I'll try. It's difficult to focus. Everything began 6 months ago. The day of the wreck of the AES Annabelle Lee.
Ok. Ah, finito la parte 1. Una specie di X-Men. Bello sto gioco. Siamo all'aperto.
Cedric's strange machine unleashed my memories, lightening the dark void of my stay at the island. The Annabelle Lee was my first assignment as a scientific officer at the American Empire Navy. In addition to the war's own menace, there was a rumor that a huge sea monster was around, sinking ships. Despite my skepticism, 3 weeks after our departure, in the dead of night, that rumor became a reality by pouncing on our ship and in a matter of minutes wrecking us. By some miracle, I survived. Luckily, the currents brought me to the island. Later, I understood that my extraordinary journey started right there.
Ah, capitolo 3.
Where am I?
Cerca. Arrivo, eh? Bello sto gioco. C'è roba qua. Non riesco. Ecco.
It's destroyed. Fixing it will be difficult.
Ah, la barca è rotta, sì.
Oh God. The attack. The monster. That sea beast came out from beneath and rammed the Annabelle Lee, ripping apart the hull like a rotten fruit. Why is it so hard to recall?
Annabelle.
There's no sign of life. Maybe I will find someone inland. Oh, I need food. A petroglyph. It's ancient. It must mean something.
Ah, c'è roba.
An old letter. Seems to be written by an outcast. It must be important.
Ah, collezionabile. Ah, ok. Scusa, il menu dov'è? Per spiegare la roba. Collezionabile. Settembre 19. La notte e il giorno. Boh. Lascio un po' in sospeso. Leggo, però non capisco la ric. Ok. Non ho capito. Vabbè. Che? Ah, lo spigne. Ah, ok. Ah, bello sto gioco, bello bello. Ok.
I need something to clear up this thicket. This place is a paradise, but not a soul around. I hope this island will not become my grave.
Ah, non da lì, ho capito.
There's something written on it. In this place, I arrived on September the 30th of... I cannot read the year.
Ah, il 30 settembre è arrivato qualcuno qua.
Another petroglyph. The symbols are different. A lift. A former inhabitant made it. I hope that if he is still around, he will be friendly. However, it's been a long time since this was built. It might work, if only I could find a tackle.
Ah, ok. Ah, devo fare il nodo. Oh, cavoli. Allora. Difficile questo. No. C'è anche l'aiuto. Scusa. Ah, prima l'ho fatto giusto qua. Qua devo fare in un'altra direzione. No. Ma uffa. Go! Allora, così. Così. Go! È difficile questo. Allora, 1, 2. Ah, forse l'angolo sopra. L'angolo di qua. Sotto.
Yes!
Gigi? Ora? Come faccio a salire? Ah,
I
così.
need a tackle to make it work. I need to break the lock.
Tackle?
That's not useful now. That's not useful now.
Cos'è?
There's a series of marks. It could be a
Veramente bello,
calendar.
sì.
If we take each of the small ones for a week and the big ones for months, mon Dieu,
Mon Dio.
it's a whole life.
Devo mettere i sottotitoli in italiano. A te avevi fatto una specie di comunque che avevi messo i sottotitoli in italiano nelle traduzioni in italiano. Avevi fatto con Cos'è che era Batman? Mi sembra che era. Novembre 27. 27 novembre. Sto leggendo però. Sì, con Batman. Chissà se si può fare anche con questo gioco. Franco Monaco non va live. No. Allora, continuiamo. Ah no, c'era un'altra cosa. Mi sembra di aver visto, no? No. Ui, senti i rumori. Ah, adesso è andato in live. Aspettiamo ancora 5 minuti. Fino ai 45. Inventario. Ah, ecco, devo usarlo con questo. Ok. Aspetta, adesso di quanto 10 minuti della cosa. Bello, bello. La canzone di Annie Grabletter, sì, e mi ricordavo. Stavo pensando che canzone era. Fantastico.
I must find a shelter first.
Voglio vedere cosa c'è di qua.
I'm safe. Not in bad shape. It could be a good shelter until somebody rescues me. These trees have fruits. And back there's a stream of water. Now I need to rest. Tomorrow, with a clearer head, I will find how to fix it.
Ah, non so cosa ho fatto.
I spent 2 days completely alone. Despite that, the island was familiarly comfortable. It was a beautiful place. All my life, I dreamed about freedom and exploring the world. Maybe that was the way destiny had to give me the chance to fulfill my desire for adventure. What the hell? I wasn't wrong. I must find out what that light was.
Bello. Fare in imagination. Ma è imagination? Faccio un salto alla Francesca e poi faccio la mia, ok? Ok, grazie per la compagnia, a dopo. Grazie tante.
I need to break the rope.
Devo cercare la corda. La corda è là. E qua la corda.
But the island has changed. What happened?
Ah. Ancora la sigla, sì. E sto aspettando che finisce la sigla. Devo scendere. Faccio l'intenda mia a sto punto. Ok. Ok. Sì.
But what the... An elephant and a balloon? What's going on here? They feel familiar. Maybe a dream.
Cos'è? Venne il log. Gennaio 31... 31 gennaio 1863. Vabbè.
Edgar Allan Poe, Alexandre Dumas, Victor Hugo. Never heard these names before. How strange. They don't look like they have been dragged here by the sea. Where do they come from? What's going on here? Compagnie Parisienne de l'Électricité? That can't be. How does a streetlight get here? And this writing desk? Again, it's weirdly familiar.
Vediamo un po'. Ok, andiamo avanti. Visto che ha cambiato zona, però qua cosa c'è? Niente.
That must be the light I saw. Wait a moment. There's something on the ground. The stick has a weird shape, almost like a key. What's this? A door. That wasn't here before.
Ok, ha finito.
It's jammed.
Non più
To
capo.
activate the mechanism, I need the missing blocks. Could the petroglyphs be the answer?
Non più capo, vabbè. Ok, usciamo dal gioco. Sta finendo la cosa. X minuti. Bello sto gioco, bello bello.